once again. Good evening, YouTube. Welcome back to the Comcast Games channel, and welcome back to NASCAR Thunder 2004 Classic Career Mode. Last time, oh dear, we went to Pocono and Indianapolis. Tony Stewart has won 3 straight races. The summer of Stewart. Will he break the modern era wins record? He's got 6, and there's what, 12 races to go? Very possible. As for us, we are down in 24th. 3 top 10s on the season. Any interesting names in the top 10 in points? Yeah, Jeff Burton was doing really good earlier this season. Now he's down to where he belongs in 12th. Mark having a shit year. He's got to win though, so that's good. Gordon's only 4th, which is good. That's always good. Never a bad day when Gordon sucks. Waltrip 15th. That's a decent season for him. Johnson 13th. That's just pathetic. Yeah, not a whole lot to note otherwise. Nemechek having a bad year. Casey 40th. Fantastic. Yeah. But we're going to Watkins Glen. We're going to have a fresh car for Watkins Glen. I hope we do good. That's a 5956 engine. That's pretty good. Car rating of 60. Hey. Car rating of 60 ain't bad. So, in the last session, I did 100 sit-ups, kinda-ish. I call them sit-ups. And before this session, I did 50. I'm trying to get the exercise goal on my watch. How far are we here? I have 14 minutes left. Fuck. But also because I had 2 donuts, a giant soft pretzel, and a gas station personal-sized pizza today, so I kind of want to, you know, maybe do something about those empty calories. Speaking of empty, this is Watkins Glen. I don't know what empty has to do with it, but, you know, we're here. Oh, it turns! Did you see it turn? Oh, this is a good car. Oh, we got a piece here at Watkins Glen. We may have gotten fucked in the ass at Infineon. Oh, if I don't die, we'll be able to do good here at Watkins Glen. Oh, I'm feeling this. Oh, I'm feeling this. Watkins Glen is not as easy as Infineon. The AI just do not give a fuck here. Oh, I don't give a fuck either. I probably should have hit that. But Watkins Glen is a pretty fun track to drive in this game when the AI is not annoying you. So, here is how I take a lap around Watkins Glen. So, let's get to the line. This may not be a pole. Hopefully it is. Come on. 6. Jesus Christ. Okay, so I try to brake past the 3 for Dale, obviously. I should have gotten the brakes a little bit earlier. We could have carried a lot more speed through that corner. But this part of the track is the most important. You need to get as close to the inside on that side, and then turn left as soon as possible up this hill, because if you do this correctly, you can flat foot all the way from that first SS into the butt stop, where I brake around the 3rd thing. I try my best to drive this track fairly, because the AI is terrible in qualifying, so I slow down way more than I needed to there. I'm kind of late on the brakes on every important corner so far, so that's annoying. But we've got, yeah, one last left-hander here. This is actually, surprisingly, the best spot to pass on this track is that left-hander we just went through. And then just be smart through this section. This corner is deceptively slow. Getting back to the line. What kind of lap do we got? Pole? Maybe? It is the pole! We just got it! Boy, I tried to fuck it away, but we got it. 83 versus... Okay, never mind. It said 83, but 84 on there. We got identical lap times to Newman. What? Sometimes when this happens, it doesn't reward you with the pole. It says it gives you the spot, but then it doesn't give you the spot. Oh boy, these are some establishing shots of the many polygons on these structures. So the inside line is the right column. at this track. Okay, we're on the right column.
An incredible run in qualifying for a road course race.
Yeah, turning right as well as left doesn't seem to slow him down a bit. He's always near the top of the speed charts in practice and in qualifying.
Johnny Benson
Johnny
won the Busch Series
Benson.
championship in 1995.
That championship was sandwiched between 2 Rookie of the Year awards. He won the Busch Series award in 1994, followed up his championship with Winston Cup rookie honors in 96.
Steve Park.
Oh my god, there he is. There he is. Keep an eye on this fucking car not coming down the pit lane. 2 cars from the same row for that matter. What's that? What is that all about, huh? What's going on there? Yeah, I still think this game has better presentation than all the Heat games. Gonna be honest. This pre-race is pretty unmatched. This is peak, ladies and gentlemen. We may have seen all of these cutscenes a million times, but it's peak, regardless. How about that Pontiac pace car with a giant Pontiac logo on the hood? Some good stuff.
And here's the starting lineup for the
Got a
race.
Pontiac on the pole for that matter. Is there any Pontiac in this game that's like actually good?
And the Altel Dodge.
For fucking Christian Fittipaldi having a good qualifying effort back there. His one chance of the year to get a fucking top 10. There he is. There he is back there. I don't think there's any good Pontiacs. Like Johnny Benson, obviously. He's probably the best, which is kind of saying something. Alright, well. Okay. 9 laps around this place. So at the start, like every track, the start is horrible. You just need to survive turn number 1, gain back as many spots as you can, and we're back in 5th. Yikes. Okay. But here's where the good times begin. We just flat-foot that. We're right back with them into this corner. I was unable to flat-foot that turn. But we're right back with them up the hill. Okay, got some good separation between me and the guys behind me, so we can safely just go through the fucking bus stop like normal people. And Mark's gonna go way wide. That's a spot. That's what I call fucking gaining a spot. Robbie Gordon's blocking. You know what? He probably remembers how I drove him at Infineon, so fair enough. That's of course a 10 and a 30, so we've got a logo rival for the crew chief to not shut the fuck up about. Oh, I'm late in the brakes. Oh, but it's gonna work out. Alright, and you see how much we gain in that corner. Yeah, that's the best corner on the track to gain time, besides the uphill. Uphill in the S's. Uphill in the S's and that last left-hander. Those are your best corners. So let's fucking slow down here. Set up good for the hill. Don't fucking die. Shut the fuck up, crew chief. Slow down here. Get a good angle. Now, I would be able to make the pass here if Newman wasn't so fat. And that's actually hurting me as far as Mark is concerned, because I had to get out of the gas, so I'm losing all this time to Newman. And Mark is coming up my ass. I just have to fucking get on the brakes and hope that he doesn't try to find a way around me. Okay, just be safe through this section. Completely blow that. Why not, honestly? Nothing's stopping me. Okay, we should get Newman in the left-hander. Please turn. Okay. Alright. Stewart's the leader because of course he is. This place. Stewart just fucking... I've never fucking beat Tony Stewart on the channel at this track. Every single time, he always fucking dabs on me, and unless I won here versus him in Tony Reigns, which I'm not desperately remembering right now, I would really like to pass Newman at some point. He is slow. He is slow. We're losing time to Stewart at this point. If I set this up good, maybe I can get... Ooh, it could be close. We can maybe make this work. Please, move your fat ass, Newman. Okay, it's good enough for me. I don't fucking care. Get fucked, you slow bitch. Okay. Now we need to keep him behind me. Into the bus stop. On the brakes. He's trying to go to the left. Get fucked, Newman. Get fucked. Nothing. You ain't got shit. Oh yeah, we're fast. Oh, we got speed in this one. So as you can see, people have already pit half the field, it looks like. I want to stay out as long as possible, because we could just get some laps led and whatnot. But like, I actually don't want to pass Stewart. I'd be okay, because he's fast. He's the fastest car on the track. It'd be nice to have some draft around this place and we'd just be very fast. And he, you know, waited 1,000 years to pit last time. We could probably go another lap before pitting, depending on how fast Stewart is. Please don't die. Please don't die. Okay. Very good. Can maybe even pass Stewart if he gives me a chance. Oh, he's loose. Did you see that? Oh, he's loose. He's fucking loose. Oh my god, but he's blocking like a cunt. Maybe I do want to pit. It all depends on how he gets through the left-hander. Don't have to take a risk here because there's no one up my ass. Maybe he goes wide. He went wide. You fool, Anthony. Oh, yeah, dude. There it is. God, you just I love it when a plan comes together, man. When you're fast in this game, it feels good. Let me just say that. When you're fast in this game. Now, once again, we do have to be careful. It would probably benefit me to pit now, even though I don't want to. Because if someone blows up, okay, there's someone on the pit lane right now. That's probably our one blow up. This is a place where dead car cautions are very, very likely because there's two spots. Down the back stretch towards the last left-hander and up the S's. If someone's blowing up in those areas, it's a guaranteed caution, and it's going to be a big caution with probably a bunch of debris cautions afterwards, so... Short race lengths, it's imperative to pit as early as possible, but if you don't, you know, if you don't get someone blowing up, that's not that bad. So I just blew like a second. That's a fucking second that I'm losing. But the tires are getting older and I'm not compensating for that. So I just lost a fucking second. That's not very helpful, especially considering we've got a shit pit crew. Like, that's still the case. Like, I can be as fast as I want on the track, but if the pit crew fucks me, not a whole lot I can do. So, of course, you know, they picked Indianapolis to have the best stop of their fucking careers. We'll probably see a 25-second stop here. Probably could have done a little bit better in that left-hander. I am pitting this time. No reason not to. If I stay out longer, I'm just hurting myself at that point. I'm just taking an unnecessary risk. And we are not going to speed. How much damage? Not even fucking physical damage. Well, I mean, timed damage. There is physical damage, but it's not timed. Whatever, it's fine. Just as long as I have a good stop, we're in business. Looks like Stewart's in with me, so there's definitely things to compare, you know, and whatnot. Yep. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. No, he didn't pit. Is that Stewart on the track there? Was he just a slow bitch? Did I just drive that far away from Stewart without realizing? Or the caution's out. The caution may have come out after I pit. That would not be the worst thing, because cautions when you're on the pit lane are not bad. Okay. Alright, we're in good shape, right? Okay, there's one car that's beat me, but I've got better tires. No caution, alright. No one to my outside, very good. Okay, runs down the fucking road. But, we got plenty of laps to get there. And that was a pretty good stop, all things considered, so... Yeah, pit crew showed up, so appreciate them for that. This should be a win. If I don't fuck it up. Remember when I said if I don't fuck it up? Alright, sure. So, whenever... Oh, the race is over. I was gonna say, whenever you fucking wreck during a road course race on 10% or 5% race length, it means the AI don't have to pit. But, thankfully, fucking thankfully, I don't know, they shouldn't have pit. I don't know why they didn't. I don't know why they did. Or if those were the only two cars left. I don't know, man. I don't understand. You know, I could just not fuck up every fucking goddamn race, that good race that I fucking have in this game. I could just do that. But no. Instead, we gotta be a fucking bitch. and fucking lose easy wins. Wins don't come this fucking easily in this game, dude. This was a fucking guaranteed win. All I had to do was not fuck it up, and guess what? Guess what happened? Yeah, and here's us finishing the goddamn race under caution like a bitch. Shocker, I know. I know. Well, we got money. That's good. 121K for finishing third. Could have been like fucking another 40K. God fucking damn it, dude. Well, Stewart had a bad race. Fittipaldi didn't finish top 10. Casey with a 15th. Good run, good run. Where the fuck did Stewart finish? Doesn't matter. No one in points finished ahead of him except, of course, Arnhold, because, of course. I don't know where the fuck he even came from. He wasn't behind me. He wasn't in front of me. He wasn't in front of Rudd. Game was just like, fuck it. Put Arnhold in front of the player. Great. That's just fucking marvelous. How's the fucking cars damaged? 56, 57, 57, 54. 54, 53. That's a pretty shit body, but hey, what you gonna do? Shit happens. All right. Stewart remains pretty much a full race ahead in points, and I'm up to 23rd, finally passing Kenny Wallace. What an accomplishment. Yeah, that's another top 5. It improved my average finish by 1 position. Truly an accomplishment, gotta say. That's pretty peak, pretty hype, pretty good stuff is what that is. I can't do anything. I don't know why I'm looking. Just save the game. I mean, nah. Go to Michigan. We're gonna go to Michigan and hope something stupid happens so I can do Watkins Glen again. Because that was fucking stupid. God, dude. Like, is it really that much to ask for to not fucking fuck every good opportunity that I have for a fucking good finish? Like, is it really that much to ask for? No, apparently. Apparently that is a fucking task. It is a fucking task to not fuck myself. So, we had a pretty shit race here last time, but we got a better engine by like 4 points. So, hopefully that's a measured improvement. The drafting's kind of shit, but, you know. Dead last on lap 1 because it is NASCAR Thunder 2004 after all. We'll be able to carry a pretty significant amount of speed through here. That's a pretty good turn 1. Could have been better, but hopefully it's enough for 30th. That's what we're shooting for, is 30th. In case you've forgotten on that home front. We should be getting, you know, the good news, I will have some stuff to talk about here at some point because we'll have some new sponsors coming through in a couple of races, which is kind of incredible. I thought these sponsors would last a little bit longer, but I think I got the wrong number in my head. Dead last. 22nd! That is sponsor objective, and ahead of where I need to finish. Yo! Crew chief was bitching, but I ain't. I'm 100% okay with this. And maybe the car is good enough for us to actually be a little bit competitive. Let's go. And I didn't piss anyone off too much after whatever track we were just at. Watkins Glen, so we have no rivals to worry about. That's a nice change of pace. Alright, so once again, Michigan. So you didn't really get to see it last time, but this track is way easier than I made it out to be in the past. What is on my neck, dude? Get the fuck out of here. What kind of creepy crawl? I don't know. I don't care. I'll be honest, this house, I don't know if the condo association fucking sprays, but I will say, I haven't seen a whole lot of wildlife in this place. I didn't see any in the fucking apartment that I was just at. The fucking first, oh my god, my first fucking house, the first apartment I ever lived in by myself, that place was a fucking shithole. Shithole apartment, that's what I called it. And speaking of shitholes, this shithole car can't fucking turn. Alright, so as it turns out, we're shit. Not having a lot of drafting points is hurting us a lot. Like I said, would have been really nice to have the current shop edition I'm building come through many races ago. But this is what I mean when I say that they're kind of shit. They're kind of shit in turn 3. They're a bit better than you in turn 1, but they more than make up for it by being shit in turn 3. Like, they are terrible in turn 3 at this track. Like, you can make up time when you absolutely do not deserve to. It's pretty ridiculous. But it's looking a whole lot like we're pretty mid in this race. If I had a little bit more drafting power, we'd be doing shit. And don't forget, here's fucking Steve Park to make this series about him. But yeah, look at this extra speed that we're just carrying through the corner. Like, even though I was up the track, even though they had the better line, I'm still faster. But the draft is just shit. This car is garbage. Honestly, I'm not happy.
The one car is going low.
Well, like, you see that was pretty much a perfect line through turn 1, and they're still all over me. So they're either just straight up faster than I am, or I don't know. Or I just suck at this game. Fuck, dude, I just don't have enough draft. If I had the fucking upgrade, dude, you'd be watching us fly. I mean, I don't know if by season 2 we're still gonna be close enough to these guys, but like, I feel like I'm driving as hard as I can, man. Pit crew will probably fuck up though, because we're close on the thing. Knowing how it goes. No, I mean, they don't really look very dead on the upper right, but they are not sticking like they were before. That's for sure. And a bunch of people pit as early as physically possible. Blah-diddy-blah-diddy-blah. Nothing new there. And we are into this corner. Now, that's how you fucking take turn 1 at this track. That right there, that's how it's fucking done. God damn. I actually stayed within breathing distance of these guys. Fuck. We just need to figure out how to take this corner now.
Right rear's getting more. Keep an eye out.
Like, look at this, dude. I mean, I think we're falling off harder than they are is the problem. Yeah, I still don't have the draft, dude. Just so fucking tantalizingly close. Fuck. I actually started talking about this in another part, but I fucking love Fuel. Fantastic band, every iteration. It's weird, because Fuel has been such a hodgepodge of members. Like, it stayed consistent for their first 3 albums, and like, even then they had some EPs back in the mid-90s before Sunburn. They had a lot of fucking EPs. I didn't even know about this until recently, because this shit doesn't even show up on AllMusic. But I found their first EP on Spotify, which is just Fuel, and it's really an it's like their first debut album. It's very raw, but it's an EP in my opinion. Doesn't show up on AllMusic in the album section is what I'm trying to say. Oh great, nope. We've got ourselves a good pit entry. Don't speed. That was a pretty good pit right entry. But yeah, they're fucking great. Because Brett left after Natural Selection, which was my profile picture on eBay for a while. I don't know why, but it was. Then they had one album with the other guy that I don't even know the name because he's so irrelevant. They were gonna hire Chris Daughtry, but Daughtry was like, nah, I'm like a fucking icon and I haven't even released an album yet, so I'm just gonna do my own shit. That was a 14-second stop by Jeremy Mayfield because we came in at the exact same time. What a joke, dude. You can't even get those times with a happy, top-level pit crew. And these fucking asshole AIs are just automatically getting better pit stops than me because they're programmed to. Fucking bullshit. And then Brett came back for Puppet Strings in 2014, which was 7 years after the other album, Angels and Demons. I don't fucking know what that album from 2007 was called. But, yeah, and then the fucking project went dormant for a long time. And then they finally announced another album in, what was that, 2020? And it came out in 2021 with yet another new lead singer. And I didn't even mention this for Puppet Strings, but like their longtime guitarist left for that when Brett came back. And I mean, I don't fucking know what to say at this point. I don't even know if he came back for the fucking Anomaly album. I haven't even listened to Anomaly in full. I'm gonna be honest. But, yeah. What a strange hodgepodge of characters, though. Like, they went through so many different members. It was just pure chaos, really.
The 42 cart is inside. Up another spot.
It's just some nonsense. Nonsense after nonsense after nonsense is what that is. That's my opinion on that subject. Yeah, there is a shit ton of cars on the pit lane right now. Are we about to actually have a good run? I'd be surprised considering how shit our pit crew is and the fact that Terry Labonte just drove around me like I'm sitting still. Good fucking God. Yeah, and then he's slower than shit on here, but I'm actually going to draft with him. Because maybe we can carry some fucking speed this way. Okay. We are not in sponsor objective territory. That's annoying. I wish we were in sponsor objective territory, but we're not. In fact, I need to keep up with Terry Labonte if I have any hope, because everyone's pit at this point. Bunch of people that's behind me have better tires, so that's wonderful. By a margin. My fucking God, dude. Jerry Nadeau, Ricky Craven, both pitting 3 laps after me. Terry Labonte is so fast I can't even keep up with his ass. Yeah, it looks like we're just going to be a couple fucking positions short of finishing 25th again. Because that's just this fucking playthrough. Why? Not my fault. Oh, someone's blowing up. Please be someone important. Oh, it's Jarrett. He's like second in points. Okay, we are in business. Okay, I've got 5 laps to maybe get a fucking position here. That ain't happening if I'm gonna be going 156 in this quarter though. Fuck. Push me, Jerry. I don't want to let him pass, because I don't think I'll be able to get back past him again. Oh, Craven's a Pontiac. I thought he was a Chevy by now. Fuck, we're slow. But Craven is hardly better than Johnny Benson in this game. Benson's way more consistent in my opinion. In my experience, Johnny does better over multiple seasons. They both kind of suck. They both really not ever have a chance to win. Which is surprising because Darlington 2003 happened before this game came out. You'd think they'd maybe compensate Craven's, ratings to maybe make him slightly decent at a couple of tracks. Maybe steal a win here and there. I mean, on low difficulties, you can kind of force things into happening more often, but like, I wish that there was just a bigger pool of drivers that would do good in this game. Like, the entire playthrough, it's just Gordon, Earnhardt. And, like, there's not enough seasons in the game for them to all retire automatically. Like, you need a total of, how many? 3 for Gordon, 6 for Stewart, 7 for Earnhardt. That's 19 seasons right there. If they all win the championships in all those seasons, right? No, I'm stupid. It's 17, not 19. But still, that's the fucking vast majority of the career mode. Looks like we're going to finish a fat 28th again. And once again, too late in the race for me to self-spin and try and help myself out. But it looks like we got another fucking 28th place car in a race I needed to finish 25th in. And another example of why I should have just gotten the 30th place finishing objective. I don't know why I always say qualifying objective. Always say qualifying objective. Never say finishing objective. Could just say objective. People would understand. See, even if these two cunts behind me were able to get around, I'd still get the thing because I'm probably going to finish 30th. So, you want to know something funny? I do sit-ups in order for my watch to acknowledge the fact that I've stood. But if I do just enough for it to acknowledge me doing the thing, which is about 30, it's like, oh, good job. But then it says that I had a minute of exercise, because technically it is exercise. But if I do 50, my watch thinks that it's 2 minutes of exercise. Well, when I did the 100 earlier, I did, twice as many as I do for 50, but it still said it was only 2 minutes. Oh my goodness, Rud back to back. A double Rud win episode. Wow. A rare occasion indeed in this game. Wow, double Ricky Rudd win this episode. That's impressive. No fucking money. That's also impressive. 10 laps led. Jarrett last. Didn't help me at all in the end. That sucks. But we did get a fair amount of money. So that's good, I suppose. And that's going to do it for this episode. Let's take a look at this. What do we do with this stuff? 5860. Boy, that's 5656 standard right there. I might want to get the chassis upgrade next. Depending on how much money we have by then. Yeah, we can get a 5860 over here. Whew. Whew. Well, actually, hold on a second. We've got, 2 more races until this. So, this is already better than that one. So, I guess I'll just do that on this one and see if we don't get a better crew member after the next thing is brought through. Now, this one probably do the same thing. It's a 59-56 right now, and that one's a 55 or 50. Yeah, well, you know what I'm trying to say. That's 3 points. I kind of want 3 points. 61 power is pretty fucking powerful. This we can wait because we're getting a new thing. So I've got a fair amount of money, 465. That's pretty good. And we've also got 4 races left for Food Lion. So that'll be interesting. And we got, who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Ward Burton. Ward Burton does. You know why? Because Ward Burton is what matters next, since it's fucking whatever the track is called. Bristol. 23rd in points, ahead of Kenny Wallace, behind Johnny Benson. I have no enemies, and Bristol is next. That's how the cookie crumbles on this episode of Classic Career Mode in NASCAR Thunder 2004. Thank you to JJ, Arnold, Adam, Pehl, VaporLyfe, Alex, Johanning, Chris, Team MutantTurkey, Angry Irishman, Somebody, 32, Simon, Maynard, NASCAR 48, and we go are for being mega appreciators. You are all amazing, awesome, and most likely attractive. Thank you all so much for watching. There's been more Kamikaze Games on the Kamikaze Games channel. Can you believe that? And we'll see you in the next episode of this. Bye! So you can just be like, like a fucking banshee. The video just ends immediately. It knows. It knows. Oh god. Oh, it's so bad. Why? Why would I do this? Why would I allow this to exist? What have I done? No. What have I done?